Odyssey to find Formosa. Learn English with the Happy Fisherman. Yellowfin Tuna, I got you. Once upon a time, legend spoke of a treasure hidden on a lost land that people called Formosa. Many nations sent out vessels in search of this lost land, yet the land was never found. Now, the Ponglai, a vessel sailing on the Pacific Ocean, will embark on a journey in search of the treasure. Welcome aboard. This is your captain speaking. Welcome to our search for Formosa. This journey consists of 6 stops, and each stop will have letters for you to collect. The letters are on the pictures. I'll be showing you the picture for the first part of our journey in a bit. Make sure you grab a pen and a piece of paper to draw the picture. Remember, do not let anyone see the picture. Are you finished? On this journey, we need to find the answers to the following questions. The answer is either a word or a phrase. When you find the answer, please circle it on your hand-drawn picture to receive the letter from this stop. Let's take a look at these questions. Which species was taken into consideration during the planning of the Nanliao fishing harbor in Green Island? 2. What is the biggest difference between a yellowfin tuna and a big-eyed tuna? 3. Who is the patron god of fishermen? 4. What is the first step in cutting a yellowfin tuna in a traditional way? 5. Which current near Green Island brings with it abundant fish? We're going to need your help to find the answers to those questions. But first, let's embark on our journey to Formosa.
首先这是什么意思？卷。好，打开。A beautiful yellowfin tuna， 我放下来太重了。We're in Nanliao Yugang. This is the largest fishing harbor in Green Island. And the reason we're here is in a few hours, we're gonna go fishing for that giant tuna I promised you, and I hope it's gonna happen. Nanliao Yugang is the largest harbor in Green Island, but it is also a tri-purpose harbor. We have fishing boats here, we have the military harbor over there, and we also have the main part where all the transportation ships come in. It's a tri-use harbor. It's not uncommon in Taiwan. Nanliao Harbor was originally built in the 1950s. Originally, it was just a coral kind of a free spot where the boats could come into shore. And then in the 50s, they started changing it into a proper fishing harbor. This is classified as a Class 2 harbor. When they built this harbor, they also took special consideration of the coral reef outside. When they started to build it, they were very careful not to destroy the coral. And so even right outside, you will still see a lot of living corals, a lot of sea life.
Did you see the answer? Let's rewind.
When they built this harbor, they also took special consideration of the coral reef outside. When they started to build it, they were very careful not to destroy the coral. And so even right outside, you will still see a lot of living corals, a lot of sea life.
The answer is coral. Coral reef conservation was taken into consideration during the planning of the Nanliao fishing harbor. So we can still see a lot of living corals and sea creatures in this area. Next, question 2. What is the biggest difference between a yellowfin tuna and a big-eyed tuna? Let's find out. Go.
So it's still a very, very vibrant harbor just outside the walls, and I think they've done a very good job in preserving this when they built it. It's 3 in the morning and we're back again in Nanliu Harbor. We're going to undertake the first step of the tuna fishing process, and that is to catch the bait. The bait in this case are flying fish. These fish are also very important for the traditional Taiwanese people. But for us tonight, we're going to go catch them and use them for the tuna, mahi-mahi, and bonito. And hopefully tonight, I will catch my tuna. 那我们今天的安排的怎么样？
我们待会出去哦，先去人工鱼礁，然后看有没有飞鱼，如果有，我们就捞飞鱼。
那我们抓那个飞鱼以后是怎么用？
哦，一个钩，一个飞鱼。
OK，
哦，
还活的，是不是？
对，都活的。天亮的时候，尾鱼在吃它。
哦，所以现在 OK 了解。
现在天还没亮，尾鱼还在睡觉。
OK，
我去偷偷捞它。
OK。So we're just off the coast of Green Island, about 1 nautical mile, and we've come to the spot where the captain thinks that there is a good chance to catch the flying fish, because this is where the current, the Kyushu current, goes north and merges with another smaller current. And he's come to this spot a number of times to catch fish, so he knows this is where they are. We've just stopped the boat and we've turned on all the lights, and with that we hope to attract the flying fish to come to us. Hey David， 你们上次钓那个鲔鱼是用哪一个东西的？
上次我们是用飞鱼，然后这一次我们可以改用这个。
OK， 对。那如果这个不行，用那个你上次用的那个？
哦，用那个假的太蓬。
假的。
对。
OK。
那现在天还没亮的时候，我们的策略是用铁板。
OK。那你怎么把它动啊
？Tempo， 这个 tempo， 小只的。哦，还好，小的，大木尾。跟各位介绍一下，这是大木尾。大木尾它的特色就是它的眼睛比较大，它比一般 Yellowfin Tuna 眼睛还大，它属于比较肥硕的尾鱼。
What did he just say? Let's go back and check again.
哦，还好，小的，大木尾。跟各位介绍一下，这是大木尾。大木尾它的特色就是它的眼睛比较大，它比一般 Yellowfin Tuna眼睛还大，它属于比较肥硕的尾鱼。
The answer is smaller eyes. A yellowfin tuna is very similar to a big-eyed tuna, but the former has smaller eyes. The journey continues. Who is the patron god of fishermen? Let's find out. Go.
它的这划水是不是比较大的？
对。然后它的那个油花比较多一点，这种算是比较好的鱼。哎，中鱼喽！哎呦！来了 ，OK， 线收到最短，
还是黄鳍尾耶。
对啊。So you can see this is a yellowfin tuna as opposed to the big-eyed tuna we just had. It also has these lines on it, but they're not as pronounced, but it has a nice yellow tinge to it, much more yellow than the other one, and more importantly, the eyes are smaller. All right, he's also pretty small. I'm gonna put him back in. Bye-bye.
正肩，哎那，
再放回去 ，too small. Bye bye. the water here is so blue. I'm always struck by that, whether it's nighttime or daytime. The water is so crystal clear and blue here. 我们现在换方向钓鱼，怎么钓？
刚凌晨出来捞飞鱼的时候没有飞鱼，所以我们等下是换了这边用脱钓的方式。脱钓就是用假饵，这是从老一辈传下来的假饵。你看哦，我是不是有白色？
对。
正常鱼不是全部白色，所以它到水里面它的白是粉红白，就是以飞鱼的颜色去模仿它的。OK， 我们准备放啦。看50米
，OK。
我待会啊，就这样，这个
OK。好。
杆子这样。好，就这样，一直这样。
好。
下面有鱼在追了，
真的。
上！我们有肉的，hold 住！不要拉，先等一下，
先不要拉，
等它停了再拉就好了。OK， 好，可以停烧了。好。
呼吸。没有累了啊，没有。
有一点。
不要松掉，不要松掉，慢慢。再松。
哦，看到鱼了。
提高，不要收，提高，再收线，
收线，这什么意思？
卷。来。生气。
Very 生气。
看到鱼了，收。提高，收不起来就提高。不要收，我手在拉，不要收。
好。好，打开。
很小心哦，经过。
Big one. Yeah.
Finally. 谢谢你，我也累啊。Finally a big fish.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very good.
我们再钓一只更大一点的，好不好？
好。很累啊。
换手啊？
没有啊 ，OK，I like it。
如果是飞鱼，就是放给它跑就好了。
代表这样的赚钱也不简单。
就不用这样了啊。
对。钓鱼哦。
又来了。
This one is bigger.
好 ，big one。
慢慢移到左边。
来收。
我看到了。
再一点点。
这个怎么钻？
人不对，不要退，前进哈。
来，收。
好大只啊！
好，抬高就好了。
好，来。哦。Okay, action.
Now we're talking. This is tuna. I'm very happy. This is what we came here for, a beautiful yellowfin tuna. We're gonna have sashimi tonight, and I'll share that with you as well. Fantastic, I feel great. 我放下来太重了。I'm so tired.
你要谢谢他们。
对。
他们的 fisherman 都是。
Thank you to all the crew, and thank you to
阿忠。
No, also to 我们去拜拜啊。对。观音 helped us catch the fish. So we're here in Guanyingdong, and about 30 years ago, people discovered there was a rock here that very much looks like the god Guanyin, and that's the patron god of fishermen.
Did you get it? Let's check again.
So we're here in Guanyingdong, and about 30 years ago, people discovered there was a rock here that very much looks like the god Guanyin, and that's the patron god of fishermen.
The answer is Guanyin. It is said that Guanyin saved lots of fishing boats at sea. Therefore, she became the guardian of fishermen in Green Island. Next, question 4. What is the first step in cutting a yellowfin tuna in a traditional way? Let's find out. Go.
I caught 2 nice tuna. Tianba is going to show me how to gut it in a traditional way. Tianba, 你教我怎么做？
就先把这个鳍的部分弄下来，把鳞片取下来。
Did you catch that? Let's try again.
Tianba is going to show me how to gut it in a traditional way. Tianba, 你教我怎么做？
就先把这个鳍的部分弄下来，把鳞片取下来。
The answer is remove the fins. First we remove the fins, then we peel off the scales. Let's hurry and find the answer to question 5. Which current near Green Island brings with it abundant fish? Let's find out. Go.
哇，那个皮真的很好啊。
对，
那个鱼头是什么用？
鱼头煮汤啊。
煮汤 ，OK。
然后这个我们就切断中间这个弄生鱼片。
好。没看过猪肉，没吃过猪肉，在看到猪脚路啊。对啊 ，they're making fun of me because I'm watching here and doing the easy stuff, and not really working. Just learning every minute. 好，我马上去拿我的那个 wasabi. I'm gonna start doing my work. This is my contribution to the whole operation. Just so you don't think I'm getting a free lunch here, I'm actually doing some real work. Very nice.
OK，
好，
里面有酱油啊。
对。
等下就放在光线底下好好拍一下。
Delicious. Very fresh.
就特别带过来的。
对啊。The flavor is very subtle, very sweet, light saltiness like the ocean, but it's sweet in another way. 真的比餐厅好吃多了，太新鲜了。Green Island's position just south of the Tropic of Cancer and 33 kilometers off the east coast of the main island of Taiwan. The current, the Kyushu current, brings with it all the migratory fish that we have here, the flying fish and the yellow tuna that we caught today.
What did he say? Let's rewind a bit.
The current, the Kyushu current, brings with it all the migratory fish that we have here, the flying fish and the yellow tuna that we caught today.
The answer is Kuroshio Current. The warm Kuroshio Current brings gifts of the ocean to fishermen in Green Island. We came back with a bountiful harvest on this journey. Now, we'll let you finish the rest of the video in peace, but we'll be back soon.
We've experienced so many beautiful parts of the ocean life here in Taiwan. The next part of the show, I want to focus a little bit more on the history of some of the fishermen here and understand how their lives were like and how the fishing culture developed here in Taiwan.
Odyssey to find Formosa. Learn English with the Happy Fisherman. Yellowfin Tuna, I got you. This is your captain speaking. We have arrived at our 6th stop. Have you circled your answer on the treasure map? Let's check the answer. Did you figure out the key letter for this stop? That's right, the key letter for the 6th stop is N. Congratulations on collecting the last letter of the first word. But you can't slack off now. There are still more challenges waiting for you. Let us absorb the knowledge from each stop so that our next journey can be smoother. Did anyone discover that Leo went to Guanyin Cave to pay respects to Guanyin? We often encounter cultural differences when we travel, whether it's about food, clothing, or religion. Every country has its own unique cultural characteristics. Taiwan is no exception. In this part, we'll teach you how to introduce Taiwan's religion to foreigners. Let's start once you're ready. Religion in Taiwan is characterized by a diversity of religious beliefs and practices. According to the captain's research, most Taiwanese people believe in Buddhism or Taoism or have no religious faith. There are also Christians and Catholics. So today, the captain is going to introduce you to these faiths and religions, as well as teach you how to say them and their believers in English. Buddhism is the most popular religion in Taiwan. Buddhists believe that all things in the universe are the creations of the karma of all living things. People enter heaven through their own hard work and the Buddha's compassion. Taoism originates in China and believes in the existence of ghosts and deities. Taoists believe that if there are people, then there are also ghosts. And if there are ghosts, then there must be gods. Taoists respect and obey the gods and the spirits. Atheism argues that no ghosts or gods exist because neither can be proven to exist. Christians believe that there is one God and man and the universe were created in his own image. Christians believe that Jesus was sent to repent the sins of man, and believing in him will give them access to heaven. Catholicism is another form of Christians that have the same beliefs, but also believe in the Holy Trinity, God the Father, Jesus the Son of God, and a Holy Spirit that guides their daily lives. Even though people have different thoughts and opinions towards religion and faith, your captain would like you to understand and learn how to talk respectfully about this topic. Since Buddhism is the most common in Taiwan, what are some things that Buddhists will do? As a sign of devotion, Buddhists worship in temples to remove their bad karma and interact with the Buddha in the Bodhisattva. Buddhists must have the Buddha in all their hearts and feel in touch with the Buddha. Buddhists see the reading of sutras as a way of advancing themselves. The idea is to listen to the truths the Buddha tells us and follow the Buddha's teachings. Buddhists believe that by reading the sutras, they can become more devout, kind, passionate, and wise, as well as leaving behind emotions, greed, and dispute. Fasting is a way for Buddhists to undergo ascetic practices or achieve other religious objectives. They do so through partial or full fasting. Actually, not all Buddhists are vegetarians. However, they do believe that being a vegetarian can increase one's compassion, softness, and endurance. The point is not whether one eats meat or vegetables, but whether one has a compassionate heart. This is the way to a peaceful and compassionate life. Now that we know a bit about Buddhism, let us get to know other common religion in Taiwan, Taoism, and what Taoists commonly do. Taoists believe in the existence of ghosts and gods, and worship in temples where they receive comfort for their souls, or to gods to grant them their prayers. When worshiping gods, Taoists burn incense and bring offerings. The gods can enjoy the offerings through the smoke produced during the burning process. The idea of tomb sweeping is to maintain and repair the tombs of ancestors and their surrounding environment. It's all about keeping the ancestors in your memories and honoring them, as well as allowing family members to get together. In addition to tomb sweeping, Taoists conduct ancestor worship ceremonies if they have an ancestral plaque at home. This symbolizes that the ancestors are still remembered, respected, and cared by their descendants. Descendants also pray to their ancestors for blessing. All this talk, and now once again our favorite test time. Every time I see you using the knowledge you've acquired, I'm really touched. For the next fill in the blanks, choose from what you have just learned to fill in the blanks. If nothing fits, you can fill in other words. Try it first. I believe in, as a, I need to. You don't think the captain knows you by now? I know you will be shy, so I will give you 2 examples and then you try it. I believe in Taoism. As a Taoist, I need to go to sweep tombs once a year. I believe in atheism. As an atheist, I need to calmly exchange opinions with others and respect different opinions. Great! Now you understand the religions commonly found in Taiwan. You can introduce them to your foreign friends. This can not only improve the depth and breadth of your conversation, but also allow foreigners to learn about different aspects of Taiwan. Finally, like before, I have prepared a few questions for you to practice with. Go and see the test for yourself.